Today I want to treat this topic that says how to make a decision. How can you make a perfect decision about yourself? I have discovered one of the major problems we have as Christians is how to make decision. You see, some people are lean to these things that they do. Some people have been pushed into doing what they did. That is a problem that they are facing today. As simple as it may sound, but we Christians are falling a victim of this. Any decision you want to make must come from three different roots: what you have, whom you are, and what you're supposed to be. I repeat, whom you are, what you're supposed to be, and what you have. If you can deal with these three angles, decisions will be made perfectly. For someone to decide to be on the Lord's side, for you to decide to marry, for you to decide to have kids, for you to decide to have this career, and at the end of the day, when you look back, you are happy and you rejoice for the decision you made. So you make a decision on what to do, when to do it, and how to do them. Those decisions must be rooted from these three angles: whom you are, what you want to be, and what you have. If you're a child of God, it is also what you have, and that is what you are. And you want to remain a child of God, you want to make heaven at the last day, you must put them into your consideration. If you are an African like me, but I live in Europe, it will all influence your decision making. I have witnessed people who are stuck in their decision, and they will be praying, actually waiting for revelation, waiting for the man of God that will tell them that thus says the Lord. And this time, Bible says, these days he has poured out his spirit. Our sons and daughters shall prophesy. Many people are gifted in the area of prophecy, but don't wait for it. Make a move. The road is all yours. You can get where you want to get. You can be what you want to be. You can do what you want to do, when you want it, how you want it. It's all by decision. But you must put these things into consideration. Decision now trickle down to planning. Decision making is trickish. Just make the decision first. There's one thing David did. For him to think of building a house for God, that thought alone is a decision. He has decided. He had thought it through before he called the prophet and told him his intention. For the first time, he said, yes, you can go ahead and do it. But later, he now said, no. God now revealed to him why and how the house of God must be built. That it's going to be Solomon and not David. Now, my point here is that he made that decision, and that actually brought him a blessing. Now, your decisions, what are you waiting? You see, I have seen a lot of Christians that this is a problem to their life, when they will be waiting to get a revelation before they will do something that they know it is good. Start it. If God doesn't want you to do it, he will stop you before the time. If you want to help someone, help. If you want to do something for yourself, do it. Start it. The Spirit of God is in you to know, to discern whether it's good or bad. A guy came to me and I asked him, you have been with a lady for some time now. What is going on? When are you going to take her to the altar? And he told me, I'm still waiting on the Lord to decide. I kind of gave him partial sermon on what I'm just saying now. The only thing that I want to do in this video is to tell you how to make a fervent decision. And that is to think of these three angles: whom you are, whom you're supposed to be. In other words, you might be a poor person now, but you're actually going to be rich tomorrow. You don't have to make a decision from the angle of your defeat alone. You make decisions from this area, this angle, to be solid. And if it's not the will of God, your prayer should be, may he never allow it to be started. It's either you want to go left or right. God gave us this option. I place before you today life and death. You just have to choose and stop staying at the door. Go in or leave the door. I'm prompt to do this because I've seen a lot of Christians who are just confused. So that pastor will say, and then you will conclude that this pastor said so. Marry her or not, don't marry her. Stop that. Stop it. May God help us. May God give us the ability and the perfect understanding as we reason. Because He said, come, let's reason together. And by so doing, He will be glorified fervently and wonderfully, always in our life. Thank you for listening and remain blessed. See you in my next video, and bye.